Yo folks, welcome to the channel. In today's video, we'll be talking about prison waifus in our tower defense prison simulator Path to Nowhere. No, I'm not making up the prison gimmick. Yes, we got webcams today. Let's jump right into this. First things is the waifus we can collect. Go over here into Bureau and right here into the archive section. Librum will show us the waifus that we can collect. Greed right here, looking voluptuous and beautiful. And then we got Treachery, Limbo. I like the webtoon, more grungy feel to this, if that makes any sense. And then jump over here, we can view the actual waifus that we can collect. My favorite faction is going to be Greed because we got like a kitten waifu, bunny waifu, we got like a drunk mommy, we got like a raver chick right here, and then like a lantern mommy or Lysista. I don't know what to call her really. I'm making up words. Violence. There we go. I like this one because of the red jacket. Lots of lovely waifus, and Greed also has a husbando. That's why I like that faction as well. There's a lot of differences between the factions that you can collect. Anger has a maid waifu, you know, sort of looks like a certain character from, you know, a blue maid-haired waifu. So let's go into the gameplay. You can hit M right here, and I would say the UI is pretty seamless of itself, but we're gonna go into Rust right here. Rust is going to be your standard resource grind deal, and we're gonna go into Seed of Omen right here. We're gonna hit start. You can see it cost us 20 stamina, which is a little much, but at the same time it makes sense. And this stage is kind of fancy because we have a boss, and it's one of the few boss stages that I just want to showcase. And what we have here is, of course, you saw there was like the tower defense mechanics to it. What's really interesting with this one is actually I can move my units, which, you know, in most tower defenses you can't really do. You kind of set the character in stone, and there is some advantages to this and there's some disadvantages because it makes it so that you can be a little bit more carefree with the way you place your units, and in some ways that's not a good thing because it makes it so that you get a little bit too comfortable, right? But at the end of the day, I find it really enjoyable. This is also a particularly longer stage, and that's why I wanted to showcase it. And a lot of the gameplay here, it is more tactile, as in you have to pay attention and babysit it just a little bit more. Okay, the sand got through, that's not good, or the enemy, right? And right here, let's go ahead and shoot a little arrow, take out some more units. And as you can see, I'm also casting skills by just tapping on the waifu or character. And we're not gonna really take it easy on this dude because last time we got through. You can also break them. And here's going to be the fun parts of it. So as you can see, we are going to be fighting the boss right here. And there's a couple of things that you can experience with this. Obviously, my tank waifu, she can't do anything, or my scythe waifu. So I can move over here yonder, so I can get away. But at the same time, there is definitely a waste there because I can only move a certain amount of times. And right here, I think I'm gonna have 7 moves left, or it says 14 out of 20. So I can move 14 more times. You want to use it sparingly because sometimes the waifu isn't dying, so there's no real reason. But as you can see, there's a lot going on. It's not one of those games where I can just sit back and chill like a normal tower defense in some ways. Even in Arknights, I don't think you really chill because there's so many different things going on in the map. You're constantly placing things and rearranging. At some points, I don't want to make the comparison to Arknights because I don't play Arknights that often, but I do want to say is that there's definitely a lot of enjoyment for me in this particular tower defense. And not only because the visuals aren't chibi style, but just because of how much I just have to do. Like, I can really make it so that this is just a lot more of an action RPG in some ways and less so of a tower defense because of the amount of movement that I get to implement within it. And I like how you can sort of perfect the stages in this regard. But at the same time, the design of itself, like the enemies we are fighting and the graphics, it's really beautiful. Comparative to other tower defenses that are just feels bland. There's a lot of colors going on for a dark theme like this. My one critique with the way this whole game looks though, is it feels sort of static. Like I have my maid waifu right here, but the only thing moving is the background. So there's not much going on in that sense. And I can also access the bureau right here. You can go into interrogation. This is where you can build, I guess, intimacy with the characters, and it really plays up the prison mechanic, right? And you can get jewels and whatnot. That is really cool. Record player, probably something with the music and stuff. And there's going to be your standard login bonuses. I believe this is going to be a rank character, which is like the second highest rarity. There's going to be mail stuff to improve the fact that this is a closed beta. It's only lasting 3 days in case you guys are curious. Outside of that, the design, the UI, it just feels really great. There's nothing about this that is overly cumbersome in my opinion. Like the fact that I can go into like the Rust and then go all the way into Potestas. I don't know, Potestas. English is not my first language, by the way. And I can just jump right back into the main menu and it flows seamlessly. I love it. There's this assist mode as well, where it just says like, hey, this is what you need to do. These are your dailies or your weeklies or your chapter rewards. Go check on like your new friend requests and, you know, go to the applications, accept everyone. It's just really easy to go through the different things on this game because there's some games that just make these little details fairly difficult. Obviously, we're at the exchange areas right here, and what I love about this game as well is the fact that there are no loading screens. Everything is like full access. You don't have to wait for everything or anything at all, and it just makes it so that's super easy. Report bugs feature right there in case you want to do it while you're playing the game. You can download it on TapTap. No, not sponsored or what have you. But yeah, let's go into the summon section. It's going to be arrest. That's the way they want to call it. And I said it's going to be difficult to reroll because you have to link your account as soon as you jump in. But one thing to note, the rates in this game, it's 2% for an S, which is the highest rarity as far as I know. The rules and restrictions for the rookie banner is we can only do 10 arrests per, and there's 20 remaining arrests in this one. These are going to be all like the featured units. I believe they're like the S units for every single faction. We also have our Sin City, which is the normal banner, and you can see the guaranteed is 80. So we're going to do Sin and Conviction first. Let's go ahead and do our first 10 poll. See who's going to be our S rank guaranteed. What's really cute with this one is to be like, hey, find these little things, and you can follow the map. You don't have to follow it whatsoever. There's going to be our lucky boy, and then here's going to be the last one that we found. You don't have to do it that way, but it's just kind of enjoyable to do the summon in that faction. Ooh, we got the raver waifu, Peggy. I like her. Or the skateboarding waifu. We got another copy of our maid waifu, the husbando Che, or maybe that's a trap. I don't know. I'm guessing it's a dude, all right? We got Sinner Detained Lisa. Everyone's known as a Sinner, right? We got Kelvin right here. Kelvin, you look mighty female-like. I like it. We got KK and Gacha Bijin. Wow, that's a name right there. Bijin, I think, I don't know what that means. I don't know. All right, here's gonna be like our heavy-duty waifu Sinner. It's going to be Summer. She looks kind of cool. Got like wings or a jetpack in the back. And let's go ahead and do it one more time. See what we get here. We got a couple of exchange stuff. And okay, in case you guys want to see, like, make it quick, I don't have to do like the full rotation, I think. Oh no, I do. Oh, we got wait, what? I thought it was guaranteed gold. Hopefully that purple thing turns gold. Nah, I got Japan. Maybe the first one's the only guaranteed goldie. I'm kind of sad on that one. So here's Oliver, our A rank. Got Gacha Bijin again, EMP. That is a name or an item in some ways. Peggy, you're my favorite so far out of all the people we've summoned. I have a soft spot for, you know, chicas that look like her. Okay, nothing. In my regard, I didn't get anything. So let's go ahead and just keep doing polls. Do I like this game? Do I recommend this game once it releases? Absolutely. I think this is going to be one banger of a game. Why is that? Just because the gameplay is a little bit different from Arknights, and I think it has something different to offer most gacha players. It has the seamless UI that everyone wants. As far as monetization, we don't know because there's no monetizational packs or there's no like things that you can buy. The rates are decent. The pity is decent. I got a firefighting waifu, which I think is decent. We got, ooh, she's like an idol with like some chains and stuff. I think the designs are a banger and I like this style. There's just not a lot of games that have consistent artwork and always flow in the sense of, hey, we are trying to make a decent game. Because sometimes when I play gachas, they don't really scream that much quality. They're just like, hey, we exist, we're a copy pasta, we're a dime a dozen. We got Pepper right here, the lantern waifu. But yeah, also this did fairly well in the CN regions, in case you guys were curious. I think it released back in August. You know, feel free to fact check me, but at the same time, there's just a lot of decent, or, you know, amicable things that I like about this game. There's just something about like the UI for me that really strikes a good balance, because that's the one thing. If you don't care about those small details, then I don't feel like it's going to be a good game. We're going to go ahead and just finish up our summons right here, because I want to play this game a little bit more while we have time to do it. We got a little bit of a purple right here. Nice. We got Persea. She's one of the waifus that I defo wanted. Go ahead. We're just going to churn and burn these summons, baby, because that's what I want. And sometimes when you churn and burn, you get a gold, and I love it. I just want to play this game a little bit more while it's available for the next couple of days. Okay, where are you, waifu? We got a normal right here. That's not a waifu unless you're a trap. Either or, I'm okay with it. A rest. Could I have done like a multi with the mount? I don't think I could have done it. Where are you? There we go. We're just finding them easily right here. Peggy, my favorite skateboarding waifu, should be in skate, but in skate, oh wow, I didn't know we could like do this. That is really awesome. Bai, we're gonna look at this really quick. Irene, damn, I like it. Langley, if I'm gonna pick my favorite, we got Hamill right here. All right, pretty close second. There's no live 2D, but Bai Yi, yeah, she won easily in my book. And then we have Irene right here. Maybe I take it back, since there is some live 2D. I guess they're maybe adding some of those assets within the game, and we'll get there. And in total, I've done at least 20 something summons. That's it, right? Ooh, so that's a purple. Ooh, you got a bat and you got like a devil cap. I like it. Some class and some style. And I think that's it. 25 summons in total with all of the progression that I have done within the game so far. I think I'm going to come back to this one if I can find some time, but we got upcoming gacha coming up. So yeah, I'm going to upgrade these units and go from there. Stamp of approval on this game once it comes to global. It's set to release sometime in 2022, so within the next couple of months if dates or news doesn't change, in case you guys are curious. And once again, you can play it on TapTap right now. But anyways, if you made it this far in today's video, consider subscribing, dropping a like, leaving a comment, follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram if you want to see my face. Once we hit 40,000 subs, we're doing a giveaway. Thanks so much for watching. Have yourself a fantastic day, and see you guys in the next one.